What's going on, guys? King Trash here, back with another video on the channel, and today we have got breakfast for, I mean, it's not even really dinner at this point, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, but we've got some breakfast food. I kind of freestyled this at the last minute. I didn't know what I was going to make. I had a couple of other ideas, but I didn't have, like, the final thing to put a meal together, so I did have some liquid egg substitute. This isn't actually eggs. I had some hash browns I had in the freezer, and I had some pancake mix which has been sitting there for a long time. Never thought I'd use it. So I made two pretty decent sized pancakes, as well as some cheese grits. Now, if you don't know what grits are, I think I talked about it in the last few videos I've done, but it's like a ground up hominy. I can't even explain it. If you haven't had polenta, it's not polenta. It's definitely not oatmeal, and it's not porridge. It's grits. Yeah, that's probably the best I can do. They're delicious. They're very popular, especially in the southern parts of the U.S. And amongst like really, no better way of saying it than like black people, southern people. But up north, we don't really eat grits that much. But my mom's from Georgia, so we ate grits a lot as a kid growing up. Two ways to eat them are sweet and savory. I don't do the sweet, like nah. So these are cheese grits. Had a cheese in there, just a little bit of seasoning and cheese. That is it. Salt, pepper, done. And of course, did I bring syrup? I did. Oh, we're Gucci. All right, anyway, I don't even know where to start. Should I start with the, you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, let's start with the cheese grits. See, the consistency, can you feel it? I like mine a little bit on like the thicker side. I know there's gonna be people out there that say like their grits sweet. I'm sorry, nah. But like this is just where it's at. That cheese and and when you really got it going. I'm gonna show you what we do. We take this hash brown. These are just store bought. I had them in my freezer for a while. I think I was gonna use them for the breakfast challenge, but I found better hash browns. So they're just square, like McDonald's style hash browns. What we're gonna do is this. This is hash browns are used as a vessel to dip at all times. Set me off. Oh man, that's so good. I love hash browns too. And I know there's an L because there's no breakfast meat, but again, this wasn't planned. So the first thing I was thinking was like, bro, I ain't got no bacon, no sausage. I don't. Again, freestyle. Here's really what I'm gonna do. I got the white truffle hot sauce. Come on, Thicky. There you go. Oh, thick soap. This is the one. This is the bite. This is what you want. See that truffle sauce right there? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Scrambled eggs are boring. It's all good though. I had to get my protein from somewhere. There's mad cheese in eggs too. And I've got some Kodiak pancakes, which is like high fiber. It's not Aunt Jemima. It's not Hungry Jack. It's not any of that. It's definitely not scratch made, but they're slightly healthier. They just got more like vitamins and minerals and stuff in there. They're not quite whole wheat, but they're kind of whole wheat. But they're good though. I've had them a bunch of times. I used to eat these a lot, but I stopped recently because I don't know. I just never feel like making pancakes anymore. But made these on a cast iron skillet. Just pour the batter in, let it cook, flip it over. There's spray butter on here too. That does kind of hit. Like, I haven't had pancakes in so long. Not like a real pancake, like a homemade pancake. People ask me about these Kodiak cakes all the time. Don't get it twisted. They don't taste like, they're good, but you know you're not eating a pancake. Like, there's a noticeable, like, whole wheaty, you know what I mean? But they're still not bad at all. And they're a lot better for you. as far as like nutrients, fiber, a lot of protein in there. I think the Kodiak mix really is better when you don't make pancakes. I've seen people make like muffins and cookies. Like that's where these shine. Or if you kind of like say I don't care and add like, you know, blueberries or like even chocolate chips will work. But it's still good. With the butter, okay, with the butter it helps. Okay. Why is breakfast for dinner like always like such a W? Oh, it's so good. It's the first time I've had like homemade breakfast since I did the breakfast challenge and I failed miserably. But I know why I did now. It was the waffles, like they cut my mouth up so much. That is still the only challenge I failed. I'm definitely gonna like try to do it again eventually. I need a rematch, but that one still bothers me. I should make more pancakes. Making pancakes like is just so annoying to me. I know it sounds like mad lazy to say that, but the whole process of like having to wait to like, you know, put the batter in, make the batter, have it ready, get the pan hot. Like it's that is so much hot sauce. It's just so much like when I can just buy like Eggos. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I know there's a lot of people that say, oh, homemade pancakes are better. Yes, they are. But you know what's better? Peace of mind. Much more important than pancakes. And there's so many foods that I know would be better if I did like homemade or like, and I'm just like, nah, I don't care. I mean, that's like buying bread. You know, just regular buns from the store instead of like getting like making them yourself. Like I just don't feel like making bread. Probably can make better bread, but sometimes you gotta leave it to the experts, man. That is good. That is good. How's everybody been since yesterday? If you were here. If not, how you been the first time? I don't even know what time it is. Sometimes I feel like I'm being mad quiet. But I know like people don't like when I talk anyway, but what time is it? 3:47 a.m. A little earlier today. I also notice a lot of people, fellow content creators that I like interact with, are all starting to come out with like the chicken wars rankings, which I keep saying I'm gonna do when like everybody drops theirs. But like all the big chains other than Taco Bell have dropped their sandwich at this point. BK, Burger King, was a big domino that fall. And I don't know. I'm getting the urge, so I might do like just do it, because I feel like nobody's gonna drop one better than like the top ones anyway. But if you would have asked me 6-7 months ago, before KFC like dropped theirs, because right now I think theirs is the best, or would they even be in the consideration? And the last thing I want right now is Taco Bell to roll out with a chicken sandwich, and it's like, you know, next level. Because if you haven't seen all my chicken videos, because I have like probably like 10 at this point, I think there are some overlooked contenders that aren't like necessarily like fast food chains, and I don't know if that's why. But for example, Red Lobster, excuse me, dropped the Nashville hot chicken sandwich that is just as good as the other ones. Like, it's up there. No joke. You don't believe me? Go ahead and get it. TGI Fridays has a Nashville chicken sandwich on a donut. But are people not counting those because they're not fast food? They're more like, you know, chain restaurant quality type of stuff? Because I can understand that. But what if Taco Bell just drops like a contender, but like, and then I'm like, oh, now see, I already done gave somebody a crown. Now I feel mad stupid, you know? So I'm kind of like on the fence. But I feel like I need to get all these sandwiches lined up and see really like what, you know, I need them together. You know, like I've had some that have grown on me. McDonald's, the first time I had it, didn't like it at all. I need to try the Burger King one again, because everybody says I got a bad batch. So I think that's kind of the next step. I gotta get back to Burger King and try those again. Because the first time I had McDonald's, I was disappointed. The second time I had it, it was like, alright. And then the third time I had it, I was like, it was actually pretty good. I don't know if it's better than the other ones, but it is good. But, you know, I've seen crazier things happen. But at the moment right now, like, you know, I'm probably spoiling my own video. Again, I have to do it anyway. Just to be sure. But at the moment, like, I can't see anybody passing up, like, the two, like, actual chicken chains. I'm not counting Chick-fil-A. I'm talking about, like, KFC and Popeyes. Like, they make chicken on the bone, you know? Like, it's just different. And if you watch my KFC chicken video, you can actually see the shock on my face when I tried it the first time. I had not seen one person eat it so far, because a lot of people are like agreeing that it's at least like a contender. You can see the genuine shock on my face when I have that video, like where I bite into it and I'm like, this is good, like, wild. So, if you haven't had KFC sandwich, I suggest that you try it. I highly suggest it. Might be a wrap with those eggs too. I tried to do a whole bunch of eggs just as like protein. I think I just might have a protein shake instead, just because they're getting cold. And this is why I failed the breakfast challenge. Funny enough. Everything else can get eaten, but I failed the breakfast challenge because it got cold. And it was the reason why I brought a microwave to my other challenges. Because it became impossible to eat once it got cold. You know? Like, impossible. So, it might be an L in the judge. There's also a lot of cheese. I'm sorry. There's a lot of cheese in there, and the cheese is cold now. So it's all getting hard to swallow. think a lot of people would be surprised about them chicken sandwiches, no matter. I mean, really, it's just an excuse because, like, I'm always, you know, I'm fat. So, when you're a fat kid, like, you just want to eat chicken sandwiches anyway. But that one's been a highly requested one. A lot of you want to see the lowest rated. You guys like when there's food that, like, is not necessarily the best, which I understand. And I said this before, I'm just having a hard time finding places with bad reviews because last year when restaurants started to get closed down because of, like, you know, the whole panorama thing, the ones that weren't so good, they didn't really make it. Like, they kind of, like, the ones I've checked so far, they're all gone. You know, which is unfortunate. You never want to see that. You don't want to see places, like, go out of business. But whenever I look up the lowest rated stuff, they're closed now. But we'll find something. There gotta be a bad restaurant somewhere around here. And you guys seem to love when I torture myself. That's what I have realized now. That I've had like a couple of months under my belt with this whole YouTube thing. It hasn't been a year yet. You know, it's been about 7 months. And the thing I've realized is the videos that people enjoy the most are the ones that I don't want to do. I know it now. These types of videos are the least watched, which I've talked about before. I get that. As far as entertainment value, like, most people are more towards, like, you know, the wild stuff instead of me just eating some pancakes, which I get. But the ones that everybody want to watch, eating challenges, the ones that look the most painful, like, spicy challenges, the ones that actually to me are the most painful. I'll do food volume all day, but when it comes to the spicy stuff, I think it's because the aftermath is people. There's a funny thing, you know, there's so many toilet comments, which, you know, I've been on other, like, people who do eating challenges pages, like, it's normal. Every time if someone does an eating challenge, there's always like 1,000 people in the comments, well, depending on how big the channel is, but there was a lot of people in the comments like, oh, bro, I feel bad for this guy's toilet. And on behalf of anybody who does eating challenge videos, I'm here to tell you this is probably the most unoriginal comment you can think of. I get why people say it, but, like, can we at least like change the like delivery of it? It's always the exact same. Like, yo, R.I.P. your toilet. Yo, I feel bad for your toilet. Yo, this man's toilet must, like, it's always the same stuff. After a while, you're just like, bro, just can you say it differently? But that's a big one. And a very highly watched, I've only done one episode because it's hard to find, was the lowest rated. People watch that one. They're like, oh, wait, he ain't gonna like this because I like everything. So I kind of get it. But if you watch the video, you'd be surprised. More people, I liked more things than I thought it would. Now, I won't lie. If you watch the video again, there's some stuff on there that I would never eat again. Like, I can see why people, because if you ordered that and not this, like, you put in 1 star. You know what I'm saying? You finna put 1 star. There was one thing specifically that I got, and I, like, some people made a lot of comments because, like, I'm not a rude person. So I'm not just gonna be like, ew, this is nasty. Like, I would never do that. But at the same time, like, I try to find the best. So I bit it and I was like, I couldn't hide it. And immediately I, like, put it down and was like, yeah, I probably wouldn't try that. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. So if you went there and you got that, ain't no way. I also picked a lot of safe bets in that video. But I gotta find something else. I'm not looking forward to it. But I don't want to do, like, a 3... if I want, like, 1 star, bro. I want, like, trash. But, like, all the trash closed. I do have one in mind I don't know if it's open though. A lot of people have told me about like 2 places that like, I do know one's open, but it's another diner, and I don't want to do a diner again. I want to do something different. But we'll get it. We'll get it. People that I love is rated stuff. When people are also with the whole, again, thank you for 15,000 subscribers. Like I said, it's only been like 7-8 months. Like, I don't really know rate of growth, and I don't care. But that's awesome for me, you know, to think that there's, I mean, people, you know, that are even hit the sub button, you know. Crazy. A lot of people are asking for like milestone stuff. Like, I got something coming. It wasn't my idea, but somebody sent it, and I know why they sent it, because they watched somebody else do it, and so did I, and I was like, yo, that probably sucked, and I didn't tell them that. I just watched it myself. You'll know right away when you see it. Basically, a very popular YouTuber did it recently, and I'm subscribed to this person. I've been subscribed to this person since before I was even making videos on my own channel. And they watched it too, and they sent like a picture of it. And I'm like, you watched so-and-so's video, didn't you? And they're like, yeah. Now, of course, they want me to do it now. I hate that. But I'm gonna do it. And I said this before. A lot of people ask about this because I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I'm not finishing those eggs. They're freezing cold. I'll say it again before I head out of here. I do have the Death Nuts, the Death Nut Challenge, which is supposed to be like the most insane out of all of these. It's up there as far as insane ones. That was something that I said when I did 10,000, I would do at 20,000. That still stands. I will do it. I am not looking forward to it. That day, you will see me legitimately sweating, and because I don't want to do it. Like, I said 20 back when I was at like almost 10. And I was like, I won't get to 20 anyway. So now I'm at 15, and it's like, I don't know. It's like a double-edged sword, because yeah, I mean, it's a good thing if people subscribe, but at the same time, like, that means I have to hurt myself again and again. I did do level 10 Thai curry, like, not that long ago. I wasn't at 15K, but so I don't care. But it's coming. Anyway, I got these cold eggs. It's like probably 4 in the morning at this point, so I gotta edit this video real quick before I can take a nap and get back to work tomorrow. But I love you guys. I'll be back. That is just tomorrow. More content. That was on my mouth the whole video too. I know it. Oh no. The sound's not bad this time. I want to make sure. Anyway, I love y'all. The hand signs have made it to YouTube.